It's the true Norwegian Viking warrior here. Today I'm going to talk about how I became an agnostic. It's quite personal actually. I was a Christian from when I was 9 to I became 15. Lots of the reasons why I'm not a Christian anymore is a bit personal. I was denied. I was at a Christian school when I was from the beginning, and while I was at that Christian school, while I was Christian, I was denied the right to proper to the same education as the other kids in the school and myself. After I was done with school, I was asking myself a lot, if Christians are so loving to one another, why do they deny their rights to people who believe in the same God as they believe? I thought we were all supposed to be brothers and sisters, but that's not quite reality. And if God was so loving to me, then would he, for example, allow this to happen to me with 7 years where I was denied the same right as the same right to education, while all of the other kids in the school was allowed to have the same education. And guys, look, I'm not going to tell you guys which school it is, and I'm not gonna bring up any names, but I'm going to tell you what happened at the school. I was always taken out of class by the teacher and sent in a room to learn about things I already knew time after time, while the others learned the new stuff. So and to be honest, guys, I received more respect and love from people who are atheist and paganist. And myself personally, now when I'm in my teenage year right now, I have actually become a lot interested in the former Norwegian gods and culture. You're like the Vikings, since Norway and Scandinavia has a lot of history behind the Vikings and the gods from that time. However, I'm not saying that all Christians are bad or stupid or anything, but the only Christians I've experienced the most of my life are people who are ignorant, selfish, and want to deny my right to proper education. So I was thinking, why should I believe when this is what has happened to me? So yeah. So when I was 15, I began to questioning my beliefs, and I became lesser and lesser guy who went to church and prayed. So at the age of 16, I was became an agnostic the reason why I'm an agnostic is because I can either prove or disprove that there is or isn't a God, so I just thought it would be better just to be an agnostic instead of either a Christian or atheist, but I'm not into God things anymore. And if you want to hear a good story, it's when one day the man managed to get Eddie video from this from my home, and many in the school, they didn't know what Ed, Ed and Eddie was, because at home they were not allowed to see Cartoon Network. So when I took one of the Ed, Ed and Eddie's episode from Cartoon Network to the school, and when they watched it, and they were quite excited and wanted to see more, but that was the end. So it was something new, and I just wanted to tell you all why I am an agnostic, if anyone wondered why I'm no longer a Christian. And yeah, so I have a sad story when it comes to Christianity and myself, so yeah. But that's all for now. Hope I didn't bore you.